My name is Manuel, the founder of Energy Wall. I always had a passion for affordable housing, energy conservation, and the environment. I believe that many of you feel the same. A home is a security for our family, and the environment is where we live. As you will observe in this video, it takes the same amount of materials to build an environmentally friendly project, protect our investment, and create a human comfort. The principle of Energy Wall system is to provide a continuous thermal insulation performance in the building envelope. Energy Wall system is made of NEOPOR, a green-based insulation developed by BASF. This system is currently making a difference in fuel consumption, heating homes and buildings, but also reducing the gas emissions to the atmosphere and in the north of Canada. The Canadian Arctic was and is an inspiration, challenge and happenings to me and my family. Thank you for taking this time to watch this video, and I hope together we can create better homes. What we are showing you here is a wood structure, a one-story building, and how step by step how things go together. First of all, you mark your lines on the wall at 32 inches on center, which will give you the space that you need to be able to fasten your insulation to it. After you do that, you place in your vapor barrier over it, a 6 mil poly or other poly certified, to achieve your vapor barrier and at the same time your air barrier. After you have your vapor barrier in place your 2x4 or 1x4 on your line to give you 32 inches on center. And then after you can see your 2x4 installed, then start placing your insulation. You start from the corners and you work yourself from left to right. But before you do that, you install your fair outlets in your doors and windows. So that way you can trim the insulation to your openings and install it properly into the wall. When you're placing your insulation, if you can, work always from left to right, as the system is from left to right. But when you're dealing with an inside corner, you do your judgment. You should start from right to left or left to right, and depends on the situation. You fasten your insulation with just with 2 nails that are provided to you with the system to hold the panels in place. Then after you have all your panels placed in place, you start with your strapping. And all you need to do actually just follow your installation manual that you could find in our website, and that will guide you step by step, very easily to do. Anybody can do it. It's just based on common sense. The tools that you should use, you could use a utility knife or a sharp knife to cut it with a straight edge to cut it, or you can use a hot wire machine that you can talk to us about it, and you can cut the insulation very easy with it. And that's really what I recommend, because then you can cut accurate, you can save materials because you can reuse all your pieces that you use, especially when you cut a piece and a half or whatever, so you can use it for the next section when applicable. Once you have your strapping applied and into place, then you deal with your corners. You place your 3/4 inch corners in place, and then before you do your siding or your exterior finishing, make sure you cover the corners with building paper, just to protect the plywood, just in case of any water leakage. Another thing that is very important is that you place special attention to your window and door buildups, and to use a water membrane of any source that preferable self-stick water membrane to protect the structure from any water penetrations. But again, just follow your instruction manual and as well the video. You can see step by step how it goes. And after all, I hope you have fun and enjoying doing it, and we'll be happy to answer you any questions if you have any questions about it. But this system, as you can see, it's going to be a revolutionary way how to insulate a building in the future. The exo-skeletal insulation, I believe, is the way to go in the future. You save the space, you create a proper thermal break to your building envelope. The NEOPOR is a green product. Many pluses into it. So heat reflectant, it's hard to go over it, but just Google out the properties of the product and they'll speak for itself. Now the beauty about the system is that you can use it as your imagination. You can use it from the walls to insulate your a floor when when you have an open foundation. You can insulate your concrete foundation either from the inside or on the outside. It's all up to you. It's just you use the imagination and do with it wherever you want. And I hope that together we can do something excellent for the people and the environment. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll be happy to answer as many questions as I can.